So, I mean, they're still asking about this. As a small group leader, how can we teach it? And someone else says, what about 6 weeks? Can we do that? Or does it have to be the 10 week if we want to teach it at our center?
So there's a 6 week book study right in the course, right in the book. It's written in the back of the book, and there's a 6 week book study, not a full course. But I have heard this. So recently, I've been talking to Wendy Craig Purcell, who I believe is on the call right now.
Mhm.
And so Wendy and I have been talking about this, and I just was working with my team this week going, we need to come up with a 6 week course version because the world is changing. 10-week courses are harder to get people to commit to. I believe 10 weeks works because it's enough time to shift consciousness. But I am in process of creating a 6 week version. I don't know when that's going to unveil, but I promise it will. So write to me at the5steps.org and we will figure it out together.
And I want to add, be aware that especially the 10 weeks can be done by yourself.
Mhm.
Individuals can do this. The companion journal has lots of room to write, lots of questions to contemplate. And I would think if you're teaching it, you would have people go away during the week and do those exercises and that writing, and then come together and talk about it. So you could do it that
Absolutely.
way, or they can all do it by themselves.
What I'm hoping to build in this community too, because I know there are a lot of ministers on the call, is a compadre of people who are teaching this material and making it their own and expanding it and bringing their own stories. These are my stories and some other stories that I've shared in the book, but we all have this capacity. And what I'm offering and wanting to develop with you is a team of people who are taking our precious teachings, which were so graciously given to us, and making them viable and pertinent for our communities today in the 21st century, right? And
Mhm.
how do they apply it in their lives today? So I look forward to
So,
that conversation.
so for those of you asking more details about Ken's actual classes, please go to his website, the5steps.org, and you can find out what it costs and when it is and all of that. This question, though, one more about classes. Would you recommend the study course for those who already have some knowledge of the theory of abundance, unity, or religious science studies, or could it be offered to those who are new to this?
It can absolutely be offered to people who are new to this. In fact, Ellen and I worked really hard on this. We wrote the book that you don't have to know what unity is in order to practice this.
For
We
sure.
wrote the book very specifically that you didn't have to be a unity student in order to do it. It's great if you are, this will become easier for you, but everybody should have access to these teachings. And we want this to get out beyond the new thought world into the broader spiritual development world and spiritual understanding world. I want to add too, Ellen, there is a retreat that we're already planning. I know Denise is on the call. Denise Griffin is on the
Right.
call, and we're planning the retreat for September at Unity Village. And our goal is to the retreat with people. And while the course and the classes are very, very well structured, and I've already run it twice with test groups at Unity San Francisco, what we're planning for the village is totally experiential. So we're
Mm.
going to move into really experiencing abundance, and it's going to be 5 days at the village midweek where we can be at church on Sunday, come for 5 days at the village and dive deep into these practices, and then go home and bring it back to our communities. So
Okay.
you can put, I know they're putting that on the website right now on the
Yeah.
chat. Yeah.
Right.